Hello and welcome to the Liberia TV network. Today we are here in Nukutan. Nukutan is in district number 16. So we will basically be focusing on young people to provide their synopsis with regards to what they expect from the lawmaker elect and some trending national issues. So good afternoon, sir, and welcome to the Liberia TV network.
Thank you. Let me say good afternoon to everyone following. By the way, I'm Richmond Petro Mule. I am the program planning committee chair of the Bigger Youth Platform in the Borough of Newtown, the Federation of Borough Youth. And I'm humbled that I can sit on this platform to provide my expertise on critical national issues and local issues.
So it seems that you're one of those big guys in the borough of Nukutan.
It's not that I'm one of those, but I work with my fellow youth, Westbury, the president, same thing we say.
But you are in the central government.
Yeah, I'm the appointee of the president on the planning committee of the institution with the team of cabinet for the institution.
Wow. So with regard to this big portfolio, and you've been one of those influential, prominent young person within district number 16, specifically in Nukutan, what do you expect from the lawmaker elect?
Yes, so we are just from a heated political process where some of us did not align with the vision of the Nukutan lawmaker. We told the people of Nukutan that he was not competent and experienced enough to have gone back for another 6 years, but the will of the people have prevailed that he gave him a victory. But trust me, during the campaign season, we were putting logical arguments against not his person but against policy issues. And what were some of the policy issues that we have identified that he wasn't working on? One was the aspect of drugs proliferation in the district. Our lawmaker did not see the need to have created a platform that we could, if not eradicate or mitigate the increase in drugs in the country. And what are some of the things that we try recommending to him? One is a public enlightenment campaign where the people who are selling the drugs, maybe they don't know the influence of the drugs on society. So we could lead a campaign everywhere where each one tier one campaign can become forceful, and we go into the ghettos and talk to our colleagues. There are good brains, there are family people in our ghetto that want to live from there, but they don't know their way out. So when you launch such a campaign, it will help empower them at least mentally to come to themselves. Another way you can do is to create a rehabilitation facility. The lawmaker has the capacity to do so, but the lawmaker are only acting upon one petty drug law that have been amended recently. But it's gone now. Our expectation for the lawmaker now is to work on his promises made to the people. He has talked about.
What are those promises?
He spoke on the issue of drugs. He said he's going to fight drugs, not only on the aspect of being a law enforcement aspect of it, but he also going to fight drugs from the perspective of creating rehabilitation, enlightening the public, and making sure that more youth are rehabilitated from drugs. That's one thing he talked about. He also speak of unity. That during his reign, there was some level of divisions that we saw that for we never thought that he could make a better representation for us. But he made a promise, he made a vow that he is willing to reconcile the district. And in that vein, trust me, we also want to support that initiative that he can reconcile the district. Though I didn't attend the program, the reconciliation program our call, but I learned that some state actors who participated in the election were here, the level of Rawati and others, they were at the reconciliation program and the technical program that he called. So those things that he talked about, we expect that he works beyond the thinking of the people. Trust me, we need unity. We need sport activity that can unify our people. We don't want a day that you will get together, you see the youth are divided, the old folks are divided, the women are divided. We want a day that the youth, the old folks, the women, the elders are all coming together for the betterment of our entire district.
So are you similarly trying to say, since the ascendancy of the Honorable Dixon Sibo at the House of Legislature in 2017, he didn't put for any policy bill that could actually enhance from one stage to another within district number 16?
If it comes to the property of bill, he has property of bill. I'm aware, as a critic of him, I'm aware. I think the expropriation and repatriation bill, it was proper by him at the lower house and it was passed. So when it comes to the lower house performance, I told him about his duty as a chair on banking and policy at the lower house. Yeah, he has done his best. But coming to the people to make sure that the impact at the lower house is felt within the district, they were the people that they just started to campaign. So one thing we realize is a person will not feel here. A person will feel to where he lives. He never reside here permanently. He lives outside the district. So when when an issue of LEC is confronting the people.
Do you mean the representative elect live outside of the where he live? You sure?
Evidently sure.
But many are saying the Honorable Dixon Sibo live within district number 16.
The dream house of Honorable Dixon Sibo is not in district number 16.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, so now his presence, his leadership presence was not felt at that level. But with the re-election of him now, we have had the privilege now to build the expectation that what we did not see in 6 years, we are also going to see it. We will gain the benefit of the doubt. The people are giving him the benefit of the doubt to prove them wrong for the second time. That yes, indeed, he is truly the lawmaker they want. So we are looking up to him. We need unity. We need infrastructure. We need certain development that will come in the district. There are some dilapidated roads. He may not be the lawmaker who construct roads, but he may be the lawmaker who lobby for the construction of roads.
Recently, there have been numerous of trending national issues as well with regards to sanction. What could you love to say about that?
I have followed the sanction issue. The United States is a traditional ally of Mama Liberia. Over the years, she has provided assistance to our country. But trust me, the sanctioning of government officials, the U.S. government should be going beyond just proclaiming sanction, but producing evidence to sanction. Because now there is a theory in the Liberian public sphere that when you are sanctioned, it means a court running you guilty. So by right, we're not supposed to be dealing with you. And I'm not so sure that the sanction is a legal or jurisdictional entity that has the legal right or the fundamental legal right to claim that you are guilty of a particular crime. I think the act that bringing sanction, the Global Magnitsky Act, the GLOMAC, that act, it only identifies individuals believed to be perpetrator of corruption or electoral violence.
So are you simply trying to say the U.S. don't have evidence to go beyond a reasonable doubt?
That is not what I'm portraying. What I'm saying is sanctioning a person without producing evidence to justify why the sanction is being made. It leaves the people in a state that the man is already guilty without any evidence. So if you say Koji is being sanctioned for violence,
so it means that the U.S. just came about a mere sanction.
There is no evidence provided by the U.S. government that can prove that yes, indeed, those guys were actually perpetrators of these crimes. We have not seen any evidence. So it's good. Thank God they have passed another act that they can go after whoever that is involved into corruption and electoral violence or other violence here around the world. So if they are at the past will involve prosecution, we advise that their prosecution will be based on substantive evidence that can render a particular person to be guilty. But now you see the wave of challenge to the sanction is increasing. Those that are being sanctioned are pursuing legal means to challenge the sanction. You think the guys who don't have means or they don't have the evidence that they are not guilty of what the U.S. government is saying.
So assuming they go to court, do you think they will survive?
But what we are seeing now is like a serial rigmarole. So I cannot give a definite position. But the U.S. government, for we the public who are reading this information, we need to be giving evidence to back the argument that yes, indeed, on some occasion, on some of those things happen, and there's a video or there's an evidence of what happened, this person who was victim man. This kind of evidence, when they start coming, then we know how to make the case and give a definite statement about it. But until then we have to remain very tablet about it. We just have to give our opinion, but trust me, the UN need to go beyond just sanctioning, but producing evidence beyond the sanction.
So what's your take about Frank Musa Dean appointment or nomination to the Supreme Court bar?
Yeah, I have followed the issue of the nomination of Frank Musa Dean, but there's a little confusion in the making. Did Justin Nagbe actually resign or retire? Justin Nagbe's letter to Chief Justice Sianen Yu said he was retiring from his position due to illness. But the president proclamation that he will nominate somebody or he has nominated Musa Dean in in reference to a resign letter in your possession, Justice Nagbe did not resign.
So are you simply trying to say the president was in error, or the president is in error?
I will tell you that the president probably misconstrued the communication that was sent to sending you. Justice Nagbe did not resign.
So what's the sense that are involved if one resign or one retire, since the president didn't actually understand the legal terminology of such?
So this is it. I'm not a student of law, but for my opinion, what I can tell you is that for you to retire from something, I mean, you got no dealing with it. But it's possible that you can resign from something, but you still have dealing with it. It means the position you hold, you resign. If I tell you that I'm resigning as president, it doesn't mean I'm retiring for politics. I could still get involved in the politics, but I don't want to be president. So Justice Nagbe could be resigning from the position as a social justice. Doesn't mean that you're not still be involved in the legal field. But if Justice Nagbe is retiring, sorry, from the profession, from the field, there's a different thing. So we need to know the actual communication that was sent and how can we tackle it. Like the communication I was reading to Abachi yesterday by Senator Leon Tierney, he made it clear. He said the communication that the president sent them for the nomination of Musa Deng, in that communication he speaks about Justice Nagbe resigning, but it is not clear that Justice Nagbe actually resigned, that Justice Nagbe retired from his post. So because of that dilemma over the issue, we cannot give a
So it means that Justice Nagbe sent a communication to the president saying that he is retiring?
He cannot send a communication to the president.
What's the process?
To his boss.
Who's his boss?
Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia.
That he is retiring. So do you have anything else to say?
Okay, so thank you again for affording me the opportunity to share my thoughts on critical national issues and local issues. All I want to conclude with is the transitional process is at hand. President we are now is leaving power democratically. President we are is becoming the second president post-war Liberia who have accepted election results.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be on the platform. My name is Tai Dijila, and I'm also the Assistant Secretary General of the Federation of Borough Youth, and also, as you said, one of the influential young persons in the borough of Nagbe.
Of recent, we went into the general election in Liberia, and Nagbe being in district number 16, you people were fortunate to have Honorable Dixon Sibyl elected as representative. So what do you expect, or what citizens are actually expecting from the representative? And I also learned that yesterday there was a mass program being held in Nagbe. So what was the outcome of these programs that have been held over the past time and up to date?
Yeah, thank you very much. I mean, to set the record straight, I did not support Honorable Sibyl yet.
What do you expect from the representative elect?
One of the first things I expect is reconciliation, because reconciliation is very much cardinal now. Elections are over. We have bitter argument why he shouldn't have been elected, and our people were overwhelmingly they voted him. So while we expect a reconciliation, the first thing we need to do is that to reconcile the district, because the district is divided. Have been divided since the election.
So when you say the district is divided, what do you mean?
When I'm saying the district is divided, means that we have people from different political angles who contested again on the Sibyl. And these people, some of them lost the election. What you need to do as a leader, what you can do now is to get these people on board to see how best we can push the agenda of the district in terms of development. That's what I'm talking about. Because everybody did not support the Sibyl. You know, the Sibyl came on the CDC angle. We have people from the Unity Party. We have people from ANC. We have people from ACO. Different political parties who contested again on the Sibyl. So, and they had their own political agenda for the district. But the people went out of the 48,000 registrants within the borough, and they decided to overwhelmingly vote on the Dixon Sibyl. So what you need to do now as a leader is to get these leaders, those who contested, bring them back on board to see how we can move forward by reconciling the district. Because there were insults, there were a lot of political, argument, people went head scatter in terms of why he should not be elected and what I mean. So all these things, insults were running on various political parties and what I mean.
So it is only reconciliation are you expecting from the lawmaker?
Reconciliation, you cannot have a development without reconciliation. It's not only reconciliation I'm expecting. The other work I'm expecting on the SIBO.
Can you outline these works or these
Number one,
platforms?
from the previous discussion, I told you that I serve the young people. We are looking at the Redemption Hospital. Honorable Edward Ford Redemption budget were 2 million. Because Honorable Ford served for 2 terms as a lawmaker here. But Honorable Jason Sibo tell you the budget went to almost 250,000. So there was a drastic reduction in the budget of Redemption. And you know that Redemption Hospital is one of the important facilities within the borough. You understand? Apart from the borough, because it caters to other people, other counties around. They go from Cape Mount, go from Bomi. They also come to Redemption Hospital to seek medication. So if you have the budget of Redemption Hospital been reduced drastically from 2 million to 250,000, where people cannot even get drugs. When they go there, they have to get a prescription to go to the drugstore to buy drugs. You know, some people who can afford to buy drugs. So it becomes a problem.
You think what led to that? The budget for the hospital budget to be cut from that high peak to a lower peak. What's the cost for such?
I will not, because information I got was it was from the finance ministry. When the finance ministry and they said they were building a new redemption, I don't know where to call where. So on the basis of that, the government tried to reduce the budget and what have you. And people used to go to Redemption Hospital. As I speak now, even if you go to Redemption Hospital, they will give you prescription to go and buy.
So has the new Redemption Hospital been built?
It said it was under construction under the regime of President Georgia.
But has it been built?
It has not been completed. Best of my knowledge, it has not been completed. I learned it was under construction, but it has not been completed.
So if you were to recommend other things to the lawmaker elect, what would you actually recommend to the lawmaker?
As I said earlier, that the issue of reconciliation and the issue of Redemption Hospital, because health is very much important to everyone of us. Health is important. So the issue of Redemption Hospital has to be looked at, very much important to see that the drugs are placed within our area, so our people, the committed people, will be able to go to Redemption Hospital and get drugs. It's very much important.
So your main focus is health and reconciliation.
Reconciliation, health, and second or thirdly, we also have to look at the issue of the proliferation of drugs. Young people are addicted to drugs in our community. I live in the borough here. Young people in the borough, most of them, they are addicted to drugs. So the issue of drugs is a very kind issue that a lot of people have to look at. Sometimes you will see young people getting walk on the road freely. You will see somebody will hijack you and take your belongings from you.